Hey Summer Sew Campers, it's Carolina with alwaysexpectmore.com here again today, and today we're going green with cloth napkins. These are super simple to make and you get to practice all those fun decorative stitches that are on the sewing machine. I can't wait to show you how fun and easy it is to use those in making our cloth napkins. You ready? Let's get started. We're working on project 5, the cloth napkin. Super simple to make. We're going to start by making an 18-inch square out of our fabric. So you want to have two at least relatively straight sides. And we're going to measure 18 inches on this side. And then make a mark. And then we're going to measure 18 inches in the other direction. And make a mark. And now it's just basic origami, which is where we take the fabric and we fold it at an angle. And if we capture that line we made there and that line we made there, and make a straight line across. There we go. We'll have an 18-inch square. So now I can use my pen to just draw a line along the edge here. And a line along the edge here. And then I'll cut on these lines and I'll have my square fabric. Now I've got my iron all warmed up. And I've got my ironing mat right here, and I want to bring this in a 1/4 inch. Now you can take this same measuring tape and use it to find that 1/4 inch. Give it a little press with your finger. Now that you've got a light press so you know where it is, you can really press it in place with the iron. So we're going to repeat this on the opposite side and then on the other two sides. So we're doing right and left and then top and bottom. Now I've gone all the way around all 4 edges, and I'm going to do it the same thing a second time. This time going just a little bit bigger. And if you want to do this just by kind of looking at it, you can. If you want to use the tape measure, you can. It's up to you. This one is going to be 3/8 of an inch, so it's going to be 1/8 of an inch more than 1/4 inch. So just a little bit bigger. So now I've gone around all 4 sides a second time. And if you want, you can just go ahead and add a couple pins to keep this all stable and then stitch all the way around using either just a regular straight stitch or a decorative stitch, just a little bit away from that folded edge there. Or if you want to make these corners just a little bit prettier, what you can do is you can cut off the corner, and now be careful because there's the inside line and there's the outside line, and you want to cut across the angle right here at this corner. So you're cutting through 2 intersections of the fold. So it looks like that. And then you're gonna fold this in so that it's folded right there at that point. And now, when you fold this side in, and you fold this side in, they'll match up right there, and this is called a mitre. So we'll go ahead and do it one more time with another corner, nice and slow, so you can see how it works. I'm going to give it a press though to keep that mitre in place. And that just makes for a less bulky corner and a little bit prettier. I want to go ahead and add a couple pins while I'm on this corner. There we go. So let's go ahead and miter our second corner. So there's a little box of folds right in here, and you're going to cut through the middle of that box at a diagonal, cutting off the corner. Right? Now you're going to fold this in, so this fold, that corner of the box that's left, is where you're going to make that fold. And if you want, you can hit this with an iron. You don't want to get rid of the folds that you kind of already have in there, because we're going to want to follow those still. But this can help a little bit. When you iron fabric, it does get hot, so you may need to cool it off a little bit. So now we can fold this in and fold this in, just on the same folds we had before. And then the other side can get folded in and fold it in, and that's how we get our pretty mitered corner. I'll go ahead and add some pins here already as well. Now that mitered corner is not in your written instructions, it's just a little extra bonus here in the video. Okay, I'm all set. I went ahead and added some more pins so that I'm all ready before taking everything over to the sewing machine. And then I have my sewing machine threaded with some really fun variegated thread that's in some like these yellow and peachy colors, and I hope it'll pick that up. And I went ahead and filled the bobbin with the same thread, so the top and the bottom both have that fun coloring, because whatever thread you use on the bobbin is what's going to show up on this top edge. I'm also going to pick a fun decorative stitch to do on this edge. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle-ish here, and I want this decorative stitch to be kind of in the middle or even a little bit closer to this interior fold, this inside fold. So we'll go ahead and let it start stitching. And I definitely don't want to stitch over my pins. And as I get to this mitered corner, I just want to make sure that it gets tucked underneath here well. And then with my needle down, I'm gonna lift my presser foot up and turn. You can see how our stitching is looking. And that's looking super cute. I did this leaf vine kind of stitch across the edge, and I think it looks really great with the fabric that I chose. We've gone all the way back to the beginning again, stitch a little bit over the beginning of your design just to lock those stitches together. Put your needle up, your presser foot up, and then you can clip your threads. Now, if your edges have gotten a little bit ruffly, that's from all of that thread pulling on it. So you can just use an iron and smooth that all right back out again. So now you can fold up your napkin and have it ready on your place setting for dinner or lunch or breakfast or whichever meal you choose. Wasn't that so fun and easy? You can make a whole stack of these to give as gifts, or you can make a stack of these to use in your home. They are totally washable, so just throw them in the washing machine, throw them in the dryer, and then fold them up to use again in the future. I can't wait to see you back here for project number 6 in our Summer Sew Camp series. See you soon.